This video will show you how to calculate the correlation coefficient using R. So again, the first thing always to do is to type in the data set. So I'm going to paste in, I'm going to call the data set gas. Then I'm going to read it as a CSV, and here's the web address of that CSV file. It's always a good idea to do a head of the data set so you can kind of see what the structure of the data set is. So looking at this, one variable is temperature with a capital T, and the other variable is gas consumed with G and C capitalized with an underscore. So just kind of remember that when you go to do this. The correlation is just core. That's the command in R, and then you just type in your variables. So we have our variable gas is the data set, and our variable temperature, and then gas, and our variable gas consumed. It doesn't matter which order you put these in, because the correlation doesn't actually care which one's independent and dependent, but I always like to put the independent first and then the dependent. You hit enter, and there's your answer. So this value here is our R value. So you can now say R equals negative 0.7485. And you can keep going if you want to, but you don't really, in fact, I went too far. That's too many decimal places. I'm not going to hit enter because R won't understand what this is, but I want you to see kind of what it would look like. The next thing to always do is to tell whether or not it's what kind of relationship it is, how strong it is. First off, it is negative. That negative sign there tells you it's negative. So it's a negative and 0.78. Got my 7. 0.78 is probably a moderate correlation. There's really no great rule as to what they are. So strong is closer to 0.9. So this one might be moderate. So I would call this a negative moderate strength. And that's all there is to finding the correlation coefficient.